and welcome back to another episode of Chloe vs. One. And this is a very special episode because we have podcast royalty in the building. We have the Receipts podcast.
Yeah.
Oh my God, thank you. I'm gassed. I remember, I think I listened from the first ep, you know.
Really?
Do you know what's so funny? When you was on Love Island, we were watching it and I was like, she listens to the Receipts.
Yeah.
There were certain things that you'd say and I was like, I'm sure she listens. It's so weird. I was convinced she listened.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know where I picked it up from, but I just remember I listened to it all the time at uni.
Oh, don't.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yay.
For those that don't know, you guys have been going for 8 years almost. That's a long time.
No, it's a long time to be chatting.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it doesn't feel like 8 years.
It doesn't. No.
Does it not?
No, it actually doesn't.
Not at
But also
all.
like a long time to be chatting every week. And like sometimes it's like, have I got anything else to say? Have I like ran out of opinions?
Yeah.
Ran out of words?
Yeah.
I understand. I just don't know.
Do you have like in your notes app like stuff you want to talk about, or do you just turn up and do vibes?
A bit of both.
Yeah.
Like sometimes if something comes up on like socials or whatever, or just a topic, I will put it in my notes.
Okay.
As I'm like, I used to have like, my memory used to be so A1 and now it's just gone to, can I swear on here?
Yeah, of course. Imagine no, it's a family channel.
It's a family channel.
Yeah.
And now it's just gone to complete shit. So I don't remember things. So now it's like Audrey, it's actually okay to put things in your notes, man.
Oh, it's so fine.
So now I've started
notes.
putting things down just so I can remember them.
I used to get a lot of stuff off Twitter. Is that where you guys get a lot of
Like
what's
those
going on?
Like that things that are happening or stuff, or like you just be doing your everyday and you'll see something and you just put it in your notes that I want to talk about this.
Yeah.
But then we'll start recording and then start of it we'll be like, I want to talk about this, and then we'll finish. We'll be like, we didn't
even
talk
talk about it.
anything.
That happens all the
It
time.
happens literally all the time.
And then there was one topic that we had that's carried over for like 5 weeks. We still haven't
we
talked
still
about
talk
it.
about it. Talk about
What is it?
Talk about this.
Oh, what is
say?
it? It's a friend to everyone is a friend to no one. That was the topic. Yet we
keep
still
getting it.
have not talked about it.
And just don't do it.
Yeah, so that's just like a backup emergency topic now.
Do you think that a friend to everyone is a friend to no one?
I kind of think that.
I get it.
I do kind of think that.
I get it.
I very recently, do you know before when it was like let's say you did something horrible to Audrey, right? And you guys stopped talking.
Yeah.
And no, people are like, well, she didn't do anything to me. I don't believe that. I would stop talking to you as well.
I agree.
Because I'm like, well, then I'm next. If you can do that, to her, you can do that to me. That's how I see it. So I think that's why I think you kind of have to be quite loyal to your friends.
Yeah, I definitely think you should pick sides where necessary. But I feel like some situations are very personal to the two individuals. So
yeah.
like there's some things that are so specific to those two individuals that it might not actually spill over into another situation. So like so it depends on the situation with me. But for the most part, yeah, I think it's hard to, like, you have to have a stance.
You
Do
do.
you know what I mean? Like, sometimes you have to have a stance, and I feel like you can't always sit on the fence all the time.
But then what if you disagree? Like say if I did something really awful to Audrey and you actually agreed with it, darling, and you stopped talking to me.
But you know what? I'll keep talking to both of you.
Yeah.
I will, because I was like, I'm really sorry, Audrey. I actually don't think what she did was that bad.
Yeah. And do you know what? And that's completely,
so sorry,
exactly. And that's the thing. Like people have different politics and different
And,
like
morals
and
like
stuff
that.
like
Yeah.
that. And so yeah, you just have to like just get over it, man.
I feel like that was a good way to just wrap up that topic.
Yeah, we've done it now, babe.
No, you need another one.
Right,
for
the bin
your
now, it's
list.
over.
Do you guys remember, I asked you this off camera, Tolly, but do you remember your first episode?
I remember it fully.
Tell me all about
I know
it.
exactly what I was wearing.
Wait, there's two full episodes. There's two first episodes.
Oh, okay.
One will never come out.
Why?
Honestly, it was dog shit.
Do you have it?
Yeah, it was a
I
mess.
still have it. I still have it. At the time, we were called Can't Deal.
Right.
Awful name. There was like 5 of us.
Yeah, fine.
What's that?
5 of us in a room. And like, we were just like, honestly, there was no conversation. It was just
We were
like
shouting.
voices. It's just voices and voices, no actual conversation. So listen to it like, well, that can never see the light of day. Let's go back in and start again. And at that point, we'd gone to 4. And then 4 of us in the room. But then this time, it was like a really weird, like...
It was the opposite, wasn't it?
Yeah, but a bit too weird. Like, sorry
yeah.
about that. Sorry to cut you off. Like, it wasn't
yeah.
like normal. It was just not really like really formal.
Yeah,
And, like,
yeah.
"Sorry, Audrey, I know you were talking, but do you mind if I speak now, please?"
Yeah.
It was really weird.
Literally, it was so cool.
I'm going to listen to it
Just
after
so
this.
formal and just really shit. And the audio in it is so bad.
Is it?
So bad.
That's
We were all quite
okay.
drunk. We used to, before we got to recording, we'd get off at, what's the station again?
Ladbroke Grove.
Ladbroke Grove.
Was it Ladbroke Grove?
Yeah,
No
all the way
way.
there.
Yeah.
We'd get off there. We'd go next door to Sainsbury's. Go to Sainsbury's. Everyone would get a bottle of wine each.
The whole bottle.
Each.
We were so
Fucking
skinny,
hell.
so we'd get like really cheap.
Oh, yeah.
$4.99.
Yeah.
$4.99
Good
bottle of
wine.
wine. Yeah. And we'll just like go to recording and like literally down our bottle. I remember one episode, I'd been like sent like a bottle of rum, a fancy bottle of rum, and I brought it along with me. And you can tell we are
Plastered.
Yeah.
That's
because we
fine.
finally drinking some good shit.
Yeah,
So
I think
we
that
were
was episode 9.
So
I remember
drunk.
that episode.
Episode 9. That's so good.
About the holidays, like female, like girl trip holidays.
Yeah.
And we were hammered on that episode. Either episode 9 or episode 10. We were hammered.
That's so good you remember that, you know?
I remember all the really old ones.
Right.
But then
Yeah.
after a certain point, it's all a blur. But
How
the
did-
old ones I remember, like everything.
What's your favourite episode, actually, that you've ever done? That number 9 one?
I don't know, actually.
so many.
It used to be number 5, only because I think that was the episode that just kind of like...
Right.
Yeah, like loads of people started listening to it. I've got so many now. Do you know what we did one this week that I think is up there, my favourite?
Really?
Yeah.
But the one that's just come out? Oh, no, it's
One
gonna
that's
come
come
out.
out.
Yeah.
I think it's up there. I don't know, actually. What's your fave?
I've got so many. So one of them is randomly, so Dottie's episode.
Oh, I love Dottie's episode.
So I think that was
Yes.
like episode...
What, the one where she says spaghetti is straight until it's wet?
Yes, yeah. I went up to her. I think
Yeah.
I was in IB for it. I was like, oh my God, I loved you on the receipt.
Yeah.
Like, you know I do other things. I was like, yeah, but
That was one of my favourite episodes. And then
Irene's one from back in the day.
Irene's one was
first-
great.
Yeah.
Like her
Yeah,
first
yeah.
ever like time she was a guest on there. And then the episode with Bree Runway is one of my favourite
Oh,
ones
yeah, you love
because
that one.
it was just such girl chat. And then
Yeah.
anytime Melissa's wardrobe's on there,
That's a good
like
Oh, how you get
always
on
have
there as
so
well.
like, much fun.
It's so funny because Mel doesn't do anything.
No.
to cancel
Yeah,
anyone. I'm
yeah.
Like, don't be for real. Get to
Yeah.
Come on, get on this
Get in.
studio.
always so much fun.
So you guys met, I think you said on Twitter.
Yeah.
But how did one of you tweet and want to do a podcast?
Yeah. I tweeted,
right.
yeah, I was like, I've got a podcast name, just need the girls.
Right.
And, like, a bunch of people like replied to it. And
Oh
then,
my God.
like, literally, a bunch of people replied to it, and then I like DM'd a bunch of them. And then I don't know why I asked for everyone's emails.
It was very
Formal.
formal.
Yeah, I was like,
For your formal
yeah.
Wanted us to know she was serious.
I was like, can I please get everyone's emails? So once I got everyone's emails, asked for numbers and made like a group chat.
Yeah.
Well, you sent an email first, just
Oh,
being
did
like,
you?
"Hi, everybody, I'm Talani, and this is
Yeah.
my idea." And blah blah blah, and it was just had like a general gist
Like think of what I thought, what I
gonna-
wanted it to be like,
Yeah.
and like it would be great to meet up, blah 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 blah. So then we like met up, and it was just like a quick meeting, and it just honestly went on for ages. We spoke until like the restaurant was like,
Literally,
get out,
we
we're
got kicked
coming.
out.
Really? How many
Yeah.
of you were there?
It was fun. It was still 5 of us.
it was the five of us,
yeah.
right.
Because I just messaged everyone that replied back, and
Yeah.
be like, "Hey, I'm actually serious. I wasn't just tweeting for tweeting's
Yeah.
sake." And then one of the girls was just like, she was trying to be a musician at the time, so she was like, "I'm gonna."
That's fair enough.
Which is like absolutely fair.
Yeah.
So we went ahead with the 4 of us.
Yeah.
And now there's 2.
Exactly.
There is two
Now
now.
there's 2. Yeah.
Those- Where did the name, so you said it was called Can't Deal, but now it's called The Receipts. Where did that come from?
Okay, to be fair, so it went through like a bunch of different
Oh, right.
things, right? We had like loads. There was like No Filter, Can't Deal, Pre-Drinks.
Yeah.
What was that? Was just like well, the initial name that I had, which was never going to be a thing, was
Yeah.
Cocktails and Cocktails.
Oh yeah.
Fucking brilliant.
I like
Yeah,
that.
I thought it was brilliant, but it's not family friendly. It's not gonna be on Billboard.
Yeah, but,
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's not going to do very well and things like that. So I was like, okay, cool, fair. Went through a bunch of names. And then at the time, there's this like viral video of, I don't know if you've seen it, of Whitney Houston. She's getting interviewed by Diane Sawyers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
And like, she's like saying to her, like, you're on coke. And
Yeah.
Whitney's like, no, I'm not. Like, where are the receipts? Show me the receipts.
Ah.
And we were like, oh, I was like, that's a thing.
It's good.
Yeah. And like the receipts was like evidence of all of our things that we had to talk about.
Yeah.
For the receipts podcast.
I love that. And then
like,
people...
there's nothing else on that hashtag because we kept checking to see if
That's
anybody
good.
had ever used the hashtag before and it hasn't been used. So it was like ding, ding, ding.
That's good.
Yeah.
And then obviously people each week send you their actual receipts.
Exactly. So it kind of worked out.
What is the most scandalous one? Have you ever had one you thought we actually can't talk about this?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So many.
There's been some that's just like, this is so serious that you could actually probably call the police. No, honestly,
Yeah,
like,
some are for the
like, call the
police,
police. Some are absolutely for the police.
Yeah. Some are for God himself.
Some are for God, the police.
Some they're just above our pay grade.
Like it's just too much. We can't do that.
Yeah.
We were talking about this the other day, and like one of the most, I think about it now, it is that one where, so basically she was with her partner, her and her partner had a baby, but her partner had a kid before they got together, and she kept thinking that kid wasn't her partner. So she did a DNA test on the kid without telling her boyfriend.
Illegal.
And the kid
is that
not,
legal?
no, it's not. I don't think it is.
The
kid is not his.
Shut up.
Exactly. Now look. Now look. What should we do?
How do I tell him?
Like, listen, why are we in it?
You should have asked us before you did a DNA test.
Yeah.
Well, she's done a whole secret DNA.
Exactly.
Let me ask Audrey and Tolly if I should
exactly
go and confront him.
I don't know what to say. This is above me, hon.
I thought that was so
that's
insane.
mad.
And there was one with the pastor and someone else that was like...
the girl that was like...
Sleeping with her pastor.
And then it's always the breastfeeding one for me that always gets me.
What?
And then recently the other one that we had with the hymen. So there was this woman that had written in because she was... I can't
No, so her sister has got a kid, right?
Right.
But her sister's husband thinks that kid is hers.
Right. Oh.
So her sister's married to this guy and he praises the sister for being a virgin, and he's always going on about how much she's a virgin, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
It's so wonderful. And how actually he kind of talks shit on the sister for having a kid, but actually the kid belongs to the sister.
To his wife.
Yeah.
Exactly. So the sister's raising her nephew or niece essentially so that she can go off and do up happy families and be with this guy, and he's got no idea that... And that's how you know men are so full of shit. Like when they say, we can tell like how many people you've boned and blah, blah, blah. Like we can tell by the size and blah. No, you can't, because someone's had a whole ass kid and you think she's a virgin.
You actually can't tell.
You cannot tell. Like you just cannot. So yeah, that was wild.
Gosh, you guys get some mad dilemmas. We get like guys not replying to me. We've got some like things. Actually, I think it's like a toxic thing or whatever. Are there any that you like keep up with because it's like quite dramatic?
We asked for be like, hey, can you let us know what's happening?
Yeah.
Feedback and things like that. We've like separately spoken to people outside of this, just to be like, hey, checking you're okay.
Yeah.
How you doing? Like we'll do emails. We will send out like the deep ones. We'll send like helplines to them.
Oh wow!
Therapy before.
This
is so bad. I don't know what to do. Like because it's just
that's so lovely.
Especially at the beginning, it was so like you felt so personal.
Yeah,
it weighs on you. Like you literally go on your everyday. You're thinking, oh my god, I hope that person's alright, because that's a lot.
Yeah,
there's people I still think about often.
Yeah.
Because some of them are just so heavy hitting.
That's so good though that they feel like they can ask you guys. Do you know what I mean?
We get like quite young kids coming up. People are like, I'm 14 and this, and then I'm like, oh my god, why are you listening to this? You're 14. Like, but then I get it, because when I was that age, I used to always listen to things I shouldn't listen to anyway. 100%. So it's
like
fine.
Back then, if we had this now, like all of these,
I would have been
like tapped in, like 100%.
100, but even like TV and stuff, like people are doing naughty stuff. TikTok, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Actually, that's a question. What's your TikTok FYP?
Oh, mine is, mine's like Michael Jackson.
What?
Head scratching videos. Like, so I like watching people get their dandruff scratched out.
That is horrific. I do like a big blackhead one though.
Do you? I see, I'm not into blackheads.
Oh, okay. But
I'm not into blackheads, but I am into like dandruff scratching. Oh my God, it's so therapeutic. I'm like, to the left. You know,
you got a baby and they get stuff on their head.
Yeah, she had cradle cap, but she didn't have a lot of it, which is so annoying.
Yeah.
Because I would have like sat there scratching it out for her, but she didn't have a lot, which is annoying. But yeah.
What's on yours, Dolly?
Mine is hair. Mine is
hair?
like different hairstyles. Literally, every other video. Do you come with me to do my hair?
Yeah,
like,
get ready with me.
Hair. And like baby videos.
Oh, well, that's a song.
Yeah, baby videos all the time. Like just little like cute babies.
Oh, yeah.
All the time.
I'd be scared.
What's yours?
Mine's eating. I love mukbangs. I've got like when just watching people eat, but like excessive amounts of food. Like I love it. Like a big, what is it called? That like
the sea boil.
Yes, that's exactly it. And then they just get absolutely like covered. Like I reckon, have you ever seen the 10,000 calorie challenge? I could do it.
What's that?
You got to eat 10,000 calories in a day.
I think I could do that.
I think I've done it.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
I have done that.
But it's like a large pizza is like 2,000 calories.
Actually, not going to do it then.
Do you know what I mean?
No, because if a large pizza is 2,000, that's a lot of food.
That's going to fill me up
but if you get up at like 6 a.m.
Yeah.
this is my plan. One day I'll do it. Get up at 6 a.m., eat a large pizza, have a nap.
Okay, because you will be tired.
Yeah,
itis after that.
I eat like once. I've got food issues.
Do you?
Not like I'll eat like once a day.
Yeah.
Or if I'm upset, I won't eat.
Oh really?
If I'm like in a bad mood, I just won't eat a single thing.
That's good. I eat my feelings.
I'm the opposite.
I don't eat anything at all.
I can be happy, depressed. I'm gonna cook. I'm gonna eat. Like, I don't play around with my food. Like, I am always eating. Like, I've never ever been so sad and I've lost. I don't think I've ever lost my appetite. Even when I had COVID, I was still eating. I was like, I had COVID and I had no taste, and that would have been the time to just munch on spinach and shit, because it's like you might as well eat healthy. You can't taste it, and I was still ordering McDonald's every day, like trying to find the taste. And I remember being like, and the taste was just not there.
Have you had COVID?
No, I've never had it.
Oh my God, well,
I'm superhuman. I tell everyone.
No, you are like super.
Do you get ill?
I do get ill. I've never had COVID.
And you've been around a lot of us.
I've been around loads of people with COVID. It just never. I honestly think I'm superhuman.
No, you might.
And I kept getting tested, so I wasn't. I wasn't one of those people that was like, oh, I just don't have it.
Yeah.
I tested all the time. There was one time I thought I had it because I thought do you know when it says C and T on a test?
Yeah.
And it marked it C. I said, C stands for COVID.
I've got it.
Yeah, I'm like, no.
Don't tell anyone.
Never had COVID.
It's going round again.
I know.
Still not got it.
I'll never catch it.
No.
I've got superhuman blood.
No, it's not your portion.
God, that's so good. I remember when I had it and I had a coffee, I think, and I couldn't taste it, and I was like, "What?" And then I went to Park Life.
Wasn't that bad?
Yeah, it was so bad. Like, and then toothpaste smelled like actual shit, like sulfur. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. No.
COVID was not
None
on
for
my.
me.
Yeah,
That was the worst
Full
time of
bill
my
of
life.
health I have been.
After that, I got the vaccine straight away.
yeah. I got the vaccines.
I was like, I don't
Never want that again.
Never getting that again. It was awful.
The vaccine or COVID?
COVID.
Oh, bro, trust me.
Yeah.
I was in hell and horror.
Horrible, yeah.
Wait, talking about food, what's your favourite food? This is not on the list of things to talk about, but I just want to know.
To eat. I do. I like. Do you know what? I love Italian food. I love pasta.
Oh, same.
I like when pasta sees me. It must be like,
You again.
here she comes again. Like, I love pasta.
I love a vodka
so
pasta at the
much.
moment.
Oh my God, I love it. Like, I
Bang it.
love
Can you
pasta.
make it?
I make it so good.
Can, yeah.
Can you?
I make it banging, and every time I do it, I have to have like a glass of wine with it.
to-
A
yeah.
glass of
You
red
have to
wine
have
with
a
it.
red-
Are you a wine
so
woman?
fancy.
Wine woman?
Yeah, I am, but I am and I'm not. It depends on what I'm eating. If I'm having Italian food, I usually will have like a glass of wine or whatever. I don't have a favourite food. I love so many dishes.
Oh, there's
but
so
at the
much.
moment, I'm really into sushi.
Okay.
I'm proper into it. And my local, like where I order on one of those
On the side.
on those sites, they do banging sushi.
Do they?
Like banging.
You guys have had like a plethora of guests. Also, you've been on so many billboards.
We have.
Like, how do you do? Yeah, what the hell? You're always in Leicester Square. So flex. Who's your favourite guest you've ever had on?
Oh.
Then people can go and watch it.
Oh, I don't know. Fuck.
Favourite.
I feel like I offend people when I say it.
Because there's been so many amazing.
Do you know what? It wasn't
you've
a
had some
favour
good guests.
because it was a favour. It was a favour because I was being a prat the whole interview with Winston Duke.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
That's
Is he
why it was a
really,
favour.
is he really fair?
He's fit.
Yeah.
He's really tall.
I know,
And
he's
it's
like-
He's massive.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
honestly,
6'5".
Yeah.
Wham.
and like from as soon as he walked in, I was like, I'm just gonna flirt with him.
Was this like a few years ago?
That's recently. This like this year.
recently?
Yeah.
And like I just spent the whole time being like, yeah, fuck it.
And he's one of
Why
those
not?
people that really engages. So they
he
were
does it
like,
back? Yeah,
they
yeah,
were
yeah,
like
yeah.
having a moment, and I was just in the background like, this is so beautiful, man. This is so beautiful. I didn't even feel like a gooseberry. I literally was like, oh, I love it here. I really was like, you guys do your
At
thing.
one point, he was. I sat down. I was like, I'm sat.
Yeah, it was
being
really
such a
cute.
brat.
It was really, really cute.
I just like and like.
And what did he? Oh, he told me off about something, but not in like a berating kind of way, but
like
kind of
in
like
like
a
a
okay,
sexy
daddy.
way. Yeah, like-
he was like,
Hey.
so I looked at my phone. I don't know what I was looking at my phone for because it was dilemmas. And then he was like, "Oh, you just over there looking at your phone whilst I'm talking." I was like, "I was like, sorry." I was like, "Sorry, no." Like,
I would never do it again. Daddy.
He gives daddy energy. I know
does. That's
exactly
what
what
it
you're
is. He gives
talking
that
about.
absolutely does.
Huge.
Yeah.
Is
he actually?
We were like
He's
on his
massive.
belly button.
Like genuinely, like we came up to his dick. It was like,
Oh, yeah?
Okay.
Really?
yeah, like,
You did not have to say dick.
Sorry, we did.
Yes, you did.
We came up to his dick region. It was mad, but wonderful at the same time.
belly button. Belly button.
His belly button, his waistline for all the kids watching.
You know.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Do you do
That
loads
was
of
fun.
prep for your guests, or is it like, I think it's hard because when you start chatting, you're chatting.
You know what it is? We always say we don't want to do an interview.
Yeah.
We just want you to join in on our chat.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we don't like it when guests are like, oh, can you just, like, we don't like to do an interview. It's just,
Yeah.
here are our topics. You're going to join in on it.
Yeah.
But obviously, if you're promoting something, we're going to talk about what you're
Yeah,
like.
yeah,
we're not
yeah.
monks. We're not going to just completely skip what you're promoting,
Yeah.
what you're here for, because it's transactional. They're here for a reason, you're here there for a reason.
Yeah.
So like, but we don't want it to be like, so tell us how you were brought up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my next question.
We don't mind doing interviews.
We like doing interviews, or we just like to have a chat with like, our guests. That
That's
just
better,
feels a bit
I think.
nicer.
And then you get more out of them, I think.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think it's a lot of them. They do all of these interviews. Like, it asks the same thing over
All
and
the
over.
time.
And you can tell when they're just like, oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so
Exactly.
just like, okay, well, let's just have a chat and you can join in.
Yeah.
That's what it's. And also, it works if the guest is quite quiet, because we're like, we're going to talk regardless.
Ah.
Up to you if you want to
Yeah.
chat or
If you
not.
wanna
Yeah,
join
yeah, yeah.
in,
Up to you
yeah.
if you want to join in or not.
Actually, that's smart because
Because you know, some people are just like, yes.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
That happened
Oh,
when
did
we
you?
had City Girls on.
oh my God,
really.
Actual hell. We didn't put
it's,
the episode
it's never
out.
come out.
But it's only even recently
really
that we
surprised at
said
that.
who it was.
Why was it so awkward? Because they just weren't giving.
It was on Zoom.
Oh, it was on Zoom.
Yeah, it was on Zoom during COVID.
You texted each other.
And-
What the fuck?
No.
No, literally
the whole
we
time
were.
texting. And then I was like to the girls, I was like, I'm going to end this chat.
It was so bad. And we
gonna
had to do the
leave.
episode by the
literally,
next day.
I just ended it.
Fuck.
Like, I didn't even say bye. I just
Yeah.
the internet cut off. I
and
just
we'd be
ended
like, oh, darn it.
No.
Oh,
Anyways,
damn
thank you for
internet.
your time.
I messaged the girls. I was like, I'm going to start talking. I'm going to cut it off mid-conversation so it looks like it.
It was so awful.
No, I love it. I love it.
Everything, they were like,
But
yeah.
why? They just
Yeah, but
weren't.
we're working till time, honey. Like, we had the episode needed to be out that night.
Yeah.
So it was like, we didn't have time. We had to go
Got
re-record
them
it on our
in.
own.
Like, every question, they were just like, yeah.
Yeah, I don't like it. No, yeah.
That really?
Yeah,
Because
no,
they've got
I
like
don't like it.
in
So
music.
disappointing. But
Yeah.
also, like, I feel like everything that's happened since, I get it. Like, they're not a band anymore. They had their own thing. So I'm like, okay, cool. I don't think everything was good at home.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Do you know
they-
what I mean? And then
yeah.
there's like, they've come made to do an interview maybe when they're beefing or something,
Yeah.
or when they're not really chatting to each other. So,
Yeah.
and then you want them to act like a group and they don't give a shit.
Yeah.
So I think that's what it was, thinking about
Were
how
they in the
people-
same room on Zoom, or they
No.
said that everyone
No,
was
they
just
were
separate?
different rooms.
Oh, was it in
Yeah.
COVID? Did you say?
Yeah, it was in COVID. There were,
Fucking hell.
was one in a car.
Yeah, JT was in a car.
That's good. Good
Carisha,
on
I
you.
don't know where she
They
was.
shouldn't have headphones on. We're like,
Nothing. She was just lying on the bed, like looking into
she's
clearly
like,
a phone.
sorry,
She
I've got
was,
a picture
she
of
was
her.
like literally like this the whole time, just like did not want to be there.
Maybe they thought it was like a full-on interview.
I don't know what they thought. All I know is that they came to us.
but at one point we were like, okay, cool.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Come to a chat. We're going to do a full interview then. So we were like, so how does it feel? And you're like, yeah.
Because it was desperate times, man. They weren't joining in on no chats. Yeah, it was a mess.
Shooty was good during COVID.
Oh, he was amazing.
I loved having Shooty.
He laughed so
Shooty,
much.
he's in
Yeah, yeah.
Doctor Who.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
Doctor Who now.
Oh, he seems
Right.
vibes
And
though.
Yeah.
what's that? Sex Education.
Yeah.
I think of the show.
Yeah.
and that as well.
Yeah,
Really
he was
good.
a great guest.
He was good.
Yeah.
I feel like your favourite.
My favourite guest, Big Zoo. I thought it was good vibe.
Oh, was it?
It was just chaos. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
always
yeah.
like a ball of energy.
he's
He's always so nice to us every time we see
so
him. He's always like
lovely.
really nice man.
Yeah.
He says hello.
I feel like to listen, it might be a hard listen because it was just like ping ponging. It didn't make, but I really enjoyed myself.
Yeah.
Because I'd never met him before, so I was really nervous. But
I feel
then
like
he was
low-key,
really
those are the
good.
better episodes though.
Do you reckon?
People like it when like you're having a good time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I always think that as well. Sometimes people complain about an episode. I was like, I love doing that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I
You've
got
had
to do it
so
for
much
you.
fun doing
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I've had to like reel back the drinking though.
Were you
Do
like
you know what I
all
mean?
sloppy and like?
I was getting sloppy. I was just airing my laundry. Like, it was
God.
every clip that went out, I was like, that literally didn't. Have you ever said anything? You're like, what the fuck?
I was so.
Oh yeah.
Has it
bad
ever
time.
like sabotaged anything for you?
I just think being on the podcast as a whole sabotages everything for me.
I completely
I think more
agree.
personal.
I'm so
in personal
serious.
life.
Yeah, no, personal.
Yeah.
Like honestly, I feel like if I wasn't visible, wasn't on the podcast, I'd probably be married with like 4 kids by now.
Same. Same.
Like genuinely, I think it sabotaged my whole love life.
Yeah, I think I'd be like Nara Smith, to be honest.
No, honestly. Yeah. I don't know if it's like a weird, intimidating thing, or they like it's just, or they think I'm harder than I am, or they try to like break a persona. It's really weird. I feel like
Yeah.
it's sabotaging my whole love life.
Same.
Hey,
my
you can't have it
market
all.
is fucking finished. But whatever. At least we're getting paid.
Exactly.
At least I'm getting paid. At least there's
Exactly.
that. It can't be sabotaging your love life though.
Bro, I'm in hell.
Really?
I'm in hell.
What's going on? Talk to us.
I know.
You do your receipts on
I'm
your
giving my
podcast.
dilemmas. I just feel like I'm not going to talk about much, but no, I'll give you an example. I was seeing someone last year.
Yeah.
Like I bring up stuff and make it more relevant. Like I had a phone call and I was like, oh, it was last week. It was like 3 months ago.
Oh yeah, we do that as well.
Do you know what I mean? And I was like kind of seeing someone last year and I said on the clip that this person had rung me and like was flirting, whatever. Because I don't talk about if I'm ever, well, I'm not, but if I'm seeing someone, I don't ever address it. Like, no one would ever know.
Yeah, so-
and they're sending me these fucking clips, like, what the fuck? And blah, blah,
They will
blah,
send you
blah.
clips of your podcast.
Of my podcast.
I hate that.
That's a bit lame,
Because
though.
my thing is that, I'm working.
Yeah.
Like I said, like, honestly, like you clearly know that's
Just
what.
don't
Like,
don't look.
I always tell men not to listen to the podcast.
Yeah.
I'm like, please don't listen to it.
Don't ever listen.
Yeah, I just don't want you to listen to it.
Yeah.
My husband, he swears he's never listened to an episode.
He must.
And the thing is,
Actually,
I
that's fine.
believe him because some of the things I've said.
I believe him because some of the things you said, he would have been like, what the fuck?
Some of the things I've said, he definitely would put me up on it.
Yeah.
Would he?
Actually,
Oh,
listen.
fine.
Yeah. I know he doesn't. And he's just like, just do your thing.
Because I don't come to your office and sit on your meetings.
Exactly.
It's work.
Exactly.
I don't forward you your email.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
well, you put 2 kisses there.
what the
exactly.
fuck?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, completely agree.
And that's the thing, like sometimes you say things that didn't, like I'll be like the other day and honestly it could be 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So
And when I say like my ex, I've had boyfriends since I was 10.
Yeah.
Could it be anyone?
but
Do you know what I
everyone
mean?
think it's that ex.
Everyone thinks it's my ex from thinking. I even did a disclaimer and made sure that went on TikTok. We
Yeah.
just ignore
Oh,
that.
did you?
Ignore that.
Yeah, but that's not as fun because I don't know the random
Yeah.
ex.
Did you?
They only
I
know
know.
this ex, so they
Exactly.
want to talk about this ex.
Do you know what I mean? It's all pinned on him. I'm pretty sure he hates this, but whatever. I don't care. Talking about personal life, I feel like obviously you guys have had your pod, but also I feel like you've done other avenues. Did you do stand up the other day?
did.
How was
Yeah.
that? Did
It
you
was-
tell the duck joke?
I didn't.
No.
I mentioned ducks.
Oh my God, you
No, I
didn't.
didn't tell the duck joke. I did mention the duck joke in my intro.
Okay.
But I didn't tell the duck joke, but it was really good.
Was it good?
I
Were
felt
you
like it was
nervous?
really, really good. Yeah, I was. Yeah, I was. I was like when I got to the venue.
Yeah.
And it started to I was like panicking. But no, it was great. It was a dope experience. I'll do it again for sure.
Oh my God, good. That's
Yeah, for
sick,
sure.
you know?
Yeah, it's mad.
That's so good.
You should do it like weekly.
Yeah, I think I should as well.
Yeah.
I always if anything comes to my head that I think is funny, I just write it down.
That's good.
Because then I'm just now constantly thinking of material.
Wow, she's
Is there
a
like a job
comedian.
that you guys would like to do outside of like the limelight? For example, I'd absolutely love to be a PE teacher or work in Argos.
Explain. Explain that one. That's good though. I like those questions.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
as in, like, if I could just for one day swap with someone and I would work in Argos or I think I would be
What's
a
so
sick.
appealing about Argos?
Yeah.
I think it's I want to know what's behind that fucking door.
Yeah, the
Boxes.
storage.
How is it labelled?
Yeah,
how
how
do
do
they
they know?
find things so easily? Because they'll go in there and they'll come out of your
Yeah.
But it takes a minute.
washing line, but not sometimes it doesn't take a minute.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how much storage is there for them to keep it all there?
That's
I
a good
think there's
point.
someone working in
Fascinated.
the back.
Yeah.
And then when you put the thing in your code,
Yeah.
they bring it out, and then they've got different aisles, and
Yeah.
it'll be like electronics, like hair goods,
How high do you
be.
think?
whatever. And then they slide it down and then quickly go grab it.
Have you ever seen TikToks of the Amazon warehouse?
No, but that
I
must be a
haven't.
mad thing.
No, actually, because I get same day delivery.
No.
Yeah, so do I sometimes.
Do you know what I mean?
Dodgy
Right.
shit is going on.
Yeah.
It shouldn't
What the
be that
fuck?
quick. It honestly shouldn't be that quick. It's quite
Yeah.
dodgy, let's be honest.
Yeah, there's definitely there must be.
I mean, convenience is great.
No, love it.
But
Yeah,
I think it's all robots.
Do you think
What,
But then
that
how are they
pick it out?
packaging it? Don't
and
know.
also you
It's blowing
can
my
tell that
mind.
no one gives a shit because when they deliver it to your house, they just leave it.
They just fling it, bro.
Literally, sometimes they don't
They
even knock on the
do.
door. They just fling it.
Yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
your problem. Like,
And
you don't
me.
care.
they don't give a heck about chasing you for your refund. They just run the refund.
Oh, they do.
Do they?
They're so good. No, they don't chase you. They bang that back in your account.
They bang
do
it
not
out.
give
It's
a
just
shit.
like, oh yeah,
reminded me of
that,
my-
Yeah.
that thing didn't come, and it's like, okay, here's your money. It's like, I could be lying. I could be chatting
Needs
shit.
money for the weekend.
Yeah.
How much money they must be earning? Do you know
Yeah.
who used to be good with that? Sorry to call them out. You can cancel this if you want. Uber Eats can go fuck themselves. Before,
yeah.
if once Uber Eats, they can go fuck themselves.
Yo.
And you can tell them I said that.
And Deliveroo.
Yeah, because you know, normally before, when your drink gets spilled, they just give you money straight away.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've been
yeah.
waiting 5 days.
What? And they
My
haven't run
coffee
it
spilled
back?
all over my
Female.
sandwich. Couldn't eat it, of course.
No,
Took pictures. They're like, oh, we're working on it. What are you working
on run the money back.
Yeah. What about the PE teacher?
Don't you think it would be so much fun to be
Just
a PE
shouting at
teacher?
kids. Get up.
Yeah.
All my favourite teachers in schools were PE teachers.
What was mine? Ari. I loved Ari.
Favourite
Yeah.
What's the
teachers are
PE, dance, and English teachers are my favourite. I
like my art teacher.
I loved my PE teachers. I thought they were so cool.
Yeah, they were the cool
Yeah,
ones.
they were
they
the
were the
cool
cool
young
ones.
Because they didn't have to
Yeah.
wear.
Yeah, they could wear
all like
sports.
shorts.
They-
And
yeah,
keys,
yeah.
They just
They
walked
didn't
around
wear
with like
suits and
a bunch of
ties.
keys on the ladder.
Yes.
It's just like,
Yes.
didn't really
yeah.
care.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
also they really cared about the sporty kids. So that they would
did.
like
They
take us to
saw
the
your
games
talent.
after school. They'll like spot you, and I feel like I'd be really good at it. I'd love to be a PE teacher for the day,
That's
or for like a week, a term. What would you do?
What would I do? I don't know. I was really happy in my career before. I loved my job. I was
In the bakery.
No, I loved that bakery. Like, I loved the bakery. It's shut down now. Like, shout out to that. I know. They had a good run, and when I went back to my old ends recently, I saw that it was gone. I went to my brother, how long
You
has the
do so
bakery?
much free
How long
promo
has the
as
bakery
well.
been gone for?
Yeah.
And my brother was like 10 years. I'm like, okay. But I loved my bakery job. I really did. But I really loved my old career.
Did you?
Yeah, like, I loved it.
I could do a PA job. Could I?
It depends on who you're working with.
I don't know if
I
you could do
always
a
worked in
PA job,
media,
don't
so it was always really fun. But yeah, no, I loved it.
Are you quite an organised person then?
Very.
Oh, that's such a good trait to have.
Yeah, very
I
organised.
couldn't be bucking work.
You absolutely could not be a PA job.
Look, couldn't even, yeah. Actually, my old job, I used to have like book meetings in, and I just would never do it. And then,
Exactly.
Like the candidate would go, and they'd be like, "What the fuck?"
What did you do
Oh,
before?
they're ill. I did like sales, but it was like B2B, so it'd be like
okay,
a
yeah.
company meeting a company, so I'd have to book a meet. Oh, I was
That was
a
the
cold
worst job
calling.
I'd ever done. I can't. I'm so bad at that.
What? Oh,
Yeah,
oh my god!
Like sales, I cannot do.
I cannot sell
Impossible.
water to a fish or whatever. I cannot sell crack to a crackhead.
No.
He'll be like, no, I don't want it anymore.
Yeah.
I would just be there
what
as
is
embarrassed.
it?
I know you want it, but
You should-
this
I can't do it. When I used to work at Santander, they used to try to be like, hey, if you want to be like a personal banker,
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, sure, I like progression. But then you'd have to like at the tills, you'd have to like sell people like
Upsell.
new accounts, upsell. And I'd be like, hey, do you want to? They're like, no, I'm like, hey, don't
Oh,
worry.
yeah, no pressure, no pressure. And you're supposed to be the opposite when you're doing sales. Like, you're supposed to be
I'm
quite
like, but you don't need it anyway. It's
Yeah.
fine. I was so bad at sales.
The best salespeople are the people that you don't even realise that
sold it to you,
you don't
yeah.
even realise that
Yeah.
you know you're upgrading and
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
taking this out and you've got this card and you're doing that. And it's
And
just
you're
like,
like, yeah,
rah.
go on then. You're like,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
Go on.
go on then.
But I'm a softie when it comes to that.
So am I. I'm a,
Sell to
like,
me,
I'm a
man.
consumer
And
dream.
my
Like,
accounts
come
are-
on.
Yeah.
Yeah, sign me up. Have you
Yeah.
ever done cold calling?
I've done
I
cold
have,
calling
yeah.
one shift
I
in my
got
life, trying to sell double glazing.
I worked at that place as well.
We both worked in the same
Yeah,
place.
we
in
worked
Gants Hill.
back in the day.
And Temple Sainsbury's in Gants Hill. And like, they would just hire with, they used to go around the Mumford Market and just hire kids.
Yeah, literally.
That's how we got hired. Like, I was walking around Mumford Market. They were like, do you want a job? I was like, yeah.
Anyone in East London and the surrounding areas worked in that place. Like,
I bet Lily has,
anyone,
actually.
like, literally.
I'm
But
sure
yeah.
she has, yeah.
Yeah, I
Like,
bet she
everyone
has.
worked there. It was a mess.
Yeah.
No, I hate cold calling.
It's awful.
And because I hang up on people now as well.
Do you?
Yeah, so do I. I just can't be bothered. The other day,
Yeah.
someone called me asking if I wanted money off of my phone bill, and I was just like, "Are you calling from EE?" She was like, "No," and I was like, "Well, it's fine then." She was like, "You mean you don't want a discount?" I was like, "No." I was like, "No."
Get off my phone.
Pay more.
Yeah, and I just locked off.
Right, Seaman and you guys are probably the best advice we've had.
Hope so.
We put a little Instagram thing out,
Yeah.
and we said like the most delusional thing that you've done for love.
Oh.
What's the most delusional thing you do have done?
Oh my god.
I've done.
Oh my God.
Bears.
Wait, tell us what you mean by delusion. Give me an example and I'll think of
Right, so the first one we've got. Do you want to just show the
Yeah, let's
first
have a
one?
look.
Yeah, just for an idea. I've downloaded a plugin on my computer so I could see which girls he is
Sheesh.
following in chronological order after Instagram stopped showing you. I would do that.
Is that delusional or fucking insane?
Would you not do that? I would do that.
Okay, the chronological order bit is a bit.
No, because what does it matter what girls is following?
Because you should only be following me. No, like,
No.
yeah, but if like, say he's gone on a night out and he's followed two girls,
Stop
Yeah, I don't care.
seeing it in order.
you're very secure and I rate
Oh,
that.
in
Yeah.
the order. That's a bit much, the order thing. But okay, yeah, that's a bit.
I'm like, what have I done?
What have I done? I've done bare mad things.
oh my
said
God,
I've like come to
same.
myself as a woman. I've done that before.
Yeah, I've
What do you
done
mean?
that.
So I would like go through his messages,
Yeah.
find things out, and then
Yeah.
I will come to myself as a random girl.
What do you mean?
And say the things.
And I would like email myself to be like, oh babe, your boyfriend.
Oh my God.
I'm like, hey, just to let you know, your boyfriend's doing this. But it was me emailing myself. So I set up a fake email account, email myself, and then be like, oh my God, look what someone just emailed me. And I'll start crying, be like, how can you do this to me? But I found out by looking through his phone. So
That's clever.
is that
That's
delusional or
good. No,
just really clever?
love it. That's
Exactly.
smart.
No,
really
that is
smart.
funny.
That's
I
smart.
think I've done something like that as well. I've done mad things. Like probably the craziest thing I've done though is I got a job at his mum's restaurant.
What the fuck?
Yeah, my ex-boyfriend, he dumped me, and his mum and dad had this Nigerian restaurant in London Bridge, and I got a job there. I didn't give a heck. I got a job as a waitress. I was like, you're not gonna ignore my calls.
You know that TikTok that's like, why do you act like this? And she's like what?
Yeah, like literally, and he came in because he used to like work there every now and then, or just come there for free food. And he just saw me with my white shirt and my black skirt and my apron, and he was like, come here. He was like, come here now. He was like, what are you doing? And I was like, how else am I supposed to talk to you?
Oh my God.
He was like, Audrey, you've got till the end of the day to quit, blah, blah, blah. And I worked there for at least a week.
Did you?
Yeah. I worked there for a week.
Like,
yeah.
Like little
I've
stuff.
done the maddest things.
I've like
never imagined.
climbed in a boy's window and waited for him to come home.
Oh, okay.
I've waited.
Is that illegal?
I've waited in a
I've waited
McDonald's.
outside of the door.
I've done that numerous times.
Waiting in a McDonald's.
Ages.
Because I was seeing this guy and he was like, I'm out. And it was like, I was young, so I was out and I didn't want to go home. Because I got home, you
wouldn't be allowed out.
Yeah. So he was like, but I'm going, literally he was going to the club. So I went to one 24-hour McDonald's and I waited and I was there honestly until about 3 a.m. just waiting for him to
Did
call
you
me.
end up meeting each
And
other?
I did see him, but then
you.
I could only see him for like maybe an hour, if that.
But when you love that much, it just feels
honestly,
worth
it
get it.
was
So
worth it.
yeah.
And then on top of it, I spent my last £50 that I had on a taxi to his house
Yeah.
and a taxi back, and that was my money done, and I was skinned.
Oh yeah, no, I've done like to the last penny.
I've got a cab from Oxbridge to Hertfordshire University.
Jesus,
because I was just like, we're
I
going to have
love-
he
Yeah,
wasn't answering my phone calls. I was like, we're going to have to.
You're gonna see me.
Well, you're going to have to shout and turn up his door. I'm going to have this chat today. But not anymore. Old me.
Do you reckon?
Old me.
I would like to think I've changed.
I definitely have. The most I'll do now is like someone's like, are you sleeping? I'll be like, no, but I'll put my phone on loud so I can hear them. That's not insane.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, which is fine. That's as mad as I've got now.
Would you like say if you saw someone, like how long? Because I would be like, if they didn't text me in the morning, then I would like start spiraling and then like go through all their Instagrams and stuff.
It's so weird because I normally don't spiral.
Oh, do you know? That's so good.
Let's say like we've had an argument or we've had like a little touchy topic or something, then I'll start spiraling. Apart from that, I'm like, fine or whatever, everything's fine. But let's say like we've had a little bit heated conversation and then I haven't heard from them. Then I was like, oh no, he hates me now. It's over.
Yeah, hates me.
Yeah.
Literally hates
Why
me.
when you date someone who's not even on social? So there's actually, apart from...
Oh, is that worse?
Yeah, because apart from talking to them, there was no way to see anything. You know, on Instagram, at least you can go and see like, okay, cool, they're alive, they're fine.
Yeah, but I hate that.
This is...
I've checked WhatsApp online though.
Oh, I use
WhatsApp
chronically.
online doesn't show me anything.
Well, it depends.
Theirs is
If
not
theirs is on.
theirs
on or not,
yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I would keep their WhatsApp up and just wait for them to be online and wait for them to text you. Oh my God, hours and hours.
On and off, on and
Yeah.
off. Oh my God.
Oh my, do you know what, actually? I was in a really toxic thing, like when I was at uni, and I think I told you this in person. I used to drive. I was at, I'm embarrassed. And your podcast would just get me through these manic episodes. And he would go on a night out and then I know he'd get back. And I was so scared. I would like rob my housemates for like their 20. This is bad. I used to like rob 20 quid, put petrol in my car and drive from like Liverpool to Leicester to London to go and find this man. Oh my God. But I would always listen to your pod and someone would always write in some mad shit they do. And I was like, this isn't even bad. I feel like they tell me it's fine. It's good. Right, what have people said? So the plug-in thing, you think that's bad? I don't think it's that bad.
Necessary.
It's just a waste of her time.
Order.
Yeah. And also Instagram does show you the order, by the way.
He's last been...
Yeah.
A new person to say, I don't care if you follow anyone from a night out.
No.
Yeah, whatever.
Come and die over that.
There's certain things you can't stress yourself out about, and that has to be one of them.
That's one of them.
Yeah.
Okay. Me and the girls were working from home on a Thursday, but saw the boys we fancied were out in the city. So we got dressed up into work clothes to go out and bump into
That is absolutely valid.
That's smart.
I love that.
That is absolutely valid. Oh my God, that second. Audrey's been out before. Now she's like, you're going to come out tonight? I'm like, no, I'm not coming out, whatever.
Yeah.
And then she was like, he's here. And I will get dressed and I'll go out.
No way.
That's happened before.
Got to be sent, like, you
That's happened before. She was just like, are you going to come? I was like, no, I can't be bothered.
Yeah.
She's like, hey, just to let you know, this person's here. I'm like, give me an hour.
Yeah, an hour. 1 hour.
Give me an hour. I'll be there. So I think that's quite smart.
I've probably done that. I like the work clothes as well because you don't have to make much effort. Just bang on
Exactly.
a little suit.
And also you like making an opportunity for yourself. You're like, oh, what are you doing there? You're right. Yeah, I think it's quite nice.
Absolutely.
I hope you had a good night on that Thursday.
Yeah. And
then you were like, oh God, it's always a spontaneous night.
Yeah, exactly. Sure.
No, when you planned
Men
the
have
whole
got
thing.
no idea that...
Yeah, sure.
That was good.
The spontaneous night.
We got so many of these, by the way. Right, I didn't want a boy to know I was viewing his story because he ghosted me. So I created an account for fake sunglasses business, uploaded 40 pictures of different sunglasses, bought 1,000 followers, and used to watch the boy ghost me Instagram stories.
The thing is...
I used to have a fake account that sold designer.
Why didn't she just get a normal fake account?
Why did she do all of that?
Mine was a selling designer. My old one.
Really? The thing is, okay, maybe if he doesn't have a lot of followers and then there's this random ghost account, he's gonna think
No,
it's her.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So you've got to make
Wait, so he hadn't blocked her from her story?
No, but she like
She didn't
pride
want her.
them.
Oh, do you know,
Face to
I've
come
got
up.
to a point where I don't actually care.
Me either. I'm done
So
with
before
it.
I used to be really funny about watching people's stories if I didn't follow them.
Yeah.
But now I'm just like, one, it's a story to watch. Otherwise, you should put your page on private if you don't
Yeah,
want to see it. Now I
exactly.
just watch what I want to watch. I don't care.
I don't
That's
care.
You should put it on private if you don't want anyone to see it.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although I do hate, like, say if you've been speaking to someone on Instagram, you know, even if you exchange like DMs with a mate, their story's the
Stories come up
fucking
so
first
quickly.
one.
It comes up
yeah,
and now I'm a
really
fan.
early. Yeah.
Yeah.
You hate that.
And also, you don't even realise it. With boys, right, he probably wouldn't even give a shit.
They don't fucking
watching
care.
his story.
Yeah, they don't. They're not. Boys don't look at
I
that.
don't even think they look at that. Yeah.
You've gone through all of that, but we actually didn't even give a shit if you
Exactly.
were watching or not.
Well, that's a good burner though, sis.
That's a good one, but you could just do a normal one. Right, I created a fake Strava to see if he was out running with other girls because he knows I wouldn't run for the bus, let alone need a Strava. It's great. Not only can you see who likes it, but also you can see where they are.
Strava's like a running app thing.
Oh, no wonder.
You can see where they are. I'm going to get it.
That's nuts. So they like.
So it's
Location.
like it kind of just
like Find Friends.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it tracks your runs and
tracks
people
your
can like
runs.
congratulate you and stuff.
That's nuts.
Yeah. But then the thing is that now you've got a Strava, he's going to think you're a fucking
You don't run.
One
Yeah.
day he's going to say, do you want to go for a run?
Now look.
That's why people are like, meet boys at run clubs. No, because they're
seen
going to
that.
think I like running.
Yeah, I do not.
And now they're going to be like, let's go for a run on a random Saturday morning. And
I'd rather
what I said. I'm not.
die. Oh my God.
No, for
I won't
me.
do that.
That's top 10 worst dates. What, like, go on around.
Go for a run
Yeah, I
for a
think- I
day.
hate
Oh my
that.
god, I'd
That's
run
up
away
there
from.
What else is a bad date?
That's up there for me as bad. Because
That is bad.
I think
First of all,
bowling's
it's
bad.
free.
Yeah.
I like bowling. I quite like a
Don't
bowling
like
date. Do you know what I don't
Choose.
like? I don't like a cinema date.
Yeah, cinema's trash, man, for a first
It's
date.
a shit date.
That's
I think
ridiculous.
cinema's a shit date.
I like cinema for a date.
It's
I don't mind it for a date if I'm in a relationship,
Yeah.
but first date, no.
It's awkward because you can't talk.
I actually like going to cinema by myself. I mostly
I
go
want
to
to
cinema
do
by
that
myself.
because
Let's do it.
I've got crippling ADHD, so I talk to someone throughout the whole film, so I'm not concentrating. So if I'm on my own, I'm not going to talk to anyone. I'm going to watch it. Do you know what I mean?
Oh my gosh, definitely do it. So the
should
other
go.
day, like, well,
No
this
one
was a
judges
while
me
ago.
anymore.
Yeah.
I was at home alone and I was just like, oh, I want to be out, but I didn't want to be with anyone.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I just
Yeah.
want to be out. So I was like, good, I go cinema.
Yeah.
And I'm with people, but you don't have to talk anyway.
Yeah.
I go watch this film. I was the only one in the cinema.
Oh my
No.
god.
Literally.
No.
The only person that said, oh, this is not, I didn't want to be this alone. And it's actually so scary being alone in the cinema. Like,
Yeah, because anyone can creep
anyone
up
can
behind
come.
you.
Yeah, it was
And
just
then
me.
we've all seen Final
Can you imagine
Destination.
doing that? Yeah, I
Exactly.
stayed the whole film, but I was paranoid
Yeah,
the
that's
whole
scary,
time.
man.
And I was in blue water and it was just empty. And then I was kind of like, okay,
Oh,
this
what
is
are
the
you watching?
I love what you said about running. It's free.
Yeah,
That's
no,
gross.
no, I don't like activity dates.
No.
I like an activity date that's not like physical, like me running.
yeah, I
I could do
don't
bowling. Bowling's fun.
Not on a first date. I don't want to go bowling. On.
No, I
I
don't want
like
to do that.
competition on the first date.
A competition?
Yeah, I like something that's like I get to
Oh.
win, you get to win.
I
And also
think-
like don't ever let me win.
No.
Oh yeah.
That's not cute.
No.
Yeah, like let me actually try.
I'm very capable of
Yeah, yeah,
trying.
yeah.
Or
People
I
are
actually
winning.
want to talk on a date.
Okay.
I like that. And then drinks after. Do you know
Force
what?
you to talk to
Do you know
me.
what will never fail? Going out for drinks.
No,
Yeah, that's what
it's
I'm saying.
so
Going out
good.
for dinner or drinks is,
Yeah.
bit.
How many drinks though?
depends on how much of a good time I'm having.
That's true, actually.
Yeah, and if you're comfortable and
vibe,
safe,
then
have a
yeah.
time. Yeah.
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 Okay. What about Go Ape, actually? I just thought that.
For first, hell, no, I've done that before with Nick. But we were very much married when we did it.
Oh, fine.
No, that's
I
hell.
think that would be so good.
It would, but like, I think I'd just be
You've
embarrassed.
been Go Ape?
No, I've never been. I think I'd love it.
So much fun.
I should go.
I absolutely love Go Ape.
Yeah, I did have a good time more than what I thought I would.
Yeah.
Physical activity. Generally.
Yeah.
But on a date, like I want to talk to you on a date and get to know you.
You can do it
Yeah.
after. Then you can talk about what you've just done.
Yeah. A thrill.
The best bit is like the last zip line,
Yeah.
the high. Oh my God, it's so good.
I want to go to Go Ape.
Like,
I'm
it's
gonna
so
go.
Do it. It is fun.
It's really
Someone
good fun.
take me on a date there, please. Right.
Alton Towers Day or Chessington.
I really enjoyed Alton the other day. It was
I
actually
would
really
do that.
fun.
I would do that.
It was
I'll
good
do that.
vibes.
Yeah, yeah.
Not on a
that'd be a
first,
good
but I
day.
would do that.
That would be a good
Early
day.
No, not on a first date. And also there's bare kids like
Yeah, you have to
screaming.
go like on a
Nice to do,
Tuesday
like-
after.
Yeah.
Tuesday when the kids
Yeah.
are in school.
Yeah.
Get the car ride there because no one lives next to it.
True.
So that's a nice little way to talk.
I find it awkward in a car with someone I don't know.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Get some snacks in, do car karaoke.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or get the
yeah.
train down. I think that would be cuter.
Yeah,
Get little Maltesers.
Yeah, get in the train,
That's
get in
cute.
first class and
Okay.
the wine.
I like.
said get
I
in
like
first
what
class.
you're saying.
You can sit opposite
Yeah.
each other and
Yeah.
have like a cute lunch on the
That is
street.
cute.
I feel like that.
Yeah.
Little M&S tinny because they're fucking lethal.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's cute.
Right, the next one we got, met a boy on a night out who did not have social media. So I stalked him on LinkedIn,
my
then
God.
applied for a job at the place he works so we could have a workplace romance. Audrey, you've done this.
You, basically.
Yeah, true.
Don't act shocked about it.
No, I'm
you.
judging, and I've actually done the same thing. I've literally, I've done the same thing. Go you.
I love a workplace romance. Love it. So do that. No?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It's never good though.
I've
No,
done one, but
it's
in
bad.
detail. So
Like, it's
it
only
wouldn't
good
be
for work. It's never, it
Yeah.
actually doesn't see outside of work.
No.
But it's nice to have someone at work that fancies.
No,
you.
that's
Yeah,
fun.
cute.
So
That's really fun.
Makes the days go faster.
It does.
Yeah.
It's do. Right. I pretended to like paintballing because I found out he was a professional paintballer. It's not a thing.
Exactly.
I think he's lying. He ghosted me before we ever went on our paintballing date. That's,
I mean, that's good. I think
Yeah.
good. I'm glad you did that. You didn't need to be with him. In
No.
Yeah, paintball.
A professional paintballer.
What?
How are you a professional paintballer?
Yeah, look.
Is there competitions for it?
Is there a league?
Olympics?
No idea. I've never been paintballing before.
No.
It hurts. It's not fun.
It looks.
It doesn't actually
It
look
really-
fun.
yeah,
to me.
it doesn't
I'd rather
look
do the
fun.
laser tag.
It hurts.
A glove. Oh, you guys are way too young to even.
I remember
What?
Grove.
So there
Like a grove, I know. Yeah.
Ant and Deck used to be.
Yes.
Day.
I mean,
And
Newcastle
the final
thing.
episode ever. They went paintballing and someone threw paint in his eye and he went blind.
He went blind.
And that's how it ended. Ooh, biter.
I wonder how much money they have if they've been working since whatever.
They
age
are
it is.
bazillionaires.
Bazillionaires.
Yeah, they got a lot of money.
Do you know what I mean?
Television, my
Stay
whole
working.
life.
Literally
And
since
like
they were
prime
12.
television.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was just like a little shitty show there.
No,
Like,
Yeah.
big
Prime time.
Prime time.
They are
TV. Yeah,
loaded.
They're loaded.
Oh, let me a tenner. Right. We've got a game, flirty or friendly.
Okay.
Okay.
We have asked listeners to send in things that their crush may be doing that feels flirty but can actually be just friendly. Actually, this is good. I feel like I'm going to learn a lot.
This will be fun.
Right, so we're going to help our listeners figure out if it's flirty or friendly. Does he want to date you or is he just being nice? Or it could be a girl, could be he, she, they, whatever.
Okay.
Cool. He likes my stories but never messages me.
He's a pussy.
Friendly.
Or he's,
Oh, he's a pussy.
yeah, or I think he's...
Flirty, friendly, or
yeah.
pussy.
Or he's keeping his
I
options
don't know.
open.
No, that's shit. No, he's
doesn't
being a
mean
win
anything.
because he's
I
like,
didn't
oh,
really
here,
do it.
like that's breadcrumbing.
Yeah.
No, boo.
Yeah, breadcrumbing.
Boo, boo. We don't
Yeah.
like him.
Yeah, no.
Because why can't he just message?
Exactly. No.
Do you like people's stories? I do.
I do.
I want to. I always forget that you can. And then I like see that bare people like mine. I'm like, oh yeah, I need to return the
I do. It's like when
So,
I
yeah.
like it when it's like they look nice.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, oh, you look pretty. So I just
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it. To
yeah,
be
Yeah,
like,
just
there you
to
are, you
support the
look nice.
cause.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do it.
Buying only me a drink on a work night out, none of our other colleagues.
Flirty,
That is
honey.
Flirty.
That is flirting.
I like
A
that.
When, yeah, man.
Yeah.
And also, he makes the point to be like, this is just
Just you.
You're
Do you know, like
special.
some
Yeah,
guys
yeah,
are just
yeah.
really
Facts.
nice, but they're nice to everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then sometimes there's like, I mean, this is a nice thing I do for you.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
A personalized nice thing.
Exactly.
That's flirting.
And I love anyone who buys me a drink. Always making a point to use my name in a group setting more than other people. You're
You want.
you're insane.
Yeah,
That's just manners.
I think you want him to like.
And I think that's selective hearing.
Yeah.
Like, I hear
I
my
think when
name.
a guy gives you so little,
Exactly. Girl
You're like,
or guy.
You know this would be me though. He literally said my name in front of loads of people.
name.
A million
Yeah,
like,
no.
Chloe, you're insane.
no, friendly.
No. Okay, friendly. Brush something off my cheek when we were having a one-on-one chat.
No, maybe
maybe
it was giving him the ick.
Yeah. Like, you know when boys get like spaghetti or toothpaste
Yeah,
in
it's
their mouth.
just like, oh, it's like you've got a bit of lint on your cheek. Yeah, no, that's definitely friendly.
I feel that's just friendly. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's forget that one. A LinkedIn view from someone you know but don't work with. No, but
Oh, be for real.
Please, maybe they want to see if you're going to be the new HR director.
there's that. There's
Maybe
that.
they like your CV.
I like
Also,
talking.
so I've got on LinkedIn before and just seen someone like, oh, I don't know, went to school with, and I was like, oh, I haven't seen them in
Yeah.
ages.
Yeah, just click it.
I don't care about them. I'm
Literally.
not flirting with
that
them.
one means nothing.
That means
Yeah.
nothing.
Please.
That means they just
That
saw a
means
familiar
nothing.
face.
Actually, I don't even have LinkedIn and I like looking on LinkedIn.
Yeah, same.
Fun.
Yeah. No, that's not
Right. Takes me out to dinner but never tries to kiss me or make a move. Always asks when he can see me again.
Okay, that's flirty, but maybe he's being respectful.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say flirty.
Why don't you ask to kiss him?
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm gonna say as well.
Yeah.
It'd be like, hey, like, are these dates or just friend dates?
Yeah.
I know a lot of guys now, they're proper like careful.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah,
It's
so
like
it might just-
consent.
yeah,
and things like that.
exactly.
You might
No, they are.
Yeah,
They
they're
are.
Really like,
So maybe just ask
they're waiting
him
for you
for,
to
like-
make the move. So
Yeah.
ask or make the move, but
Yeah.
make sure it's consensual.
Consent is sexy.
It sure is.
Every time I post a full body pic in heels, he replies 60 feet. But whenever I open the message, he unsends them until the next post and say it again. He's a weirdo.
He is a freak.
Yeah, he's a weirdo. Have you guys got a Wiki Feet page?
No.
No,
You should
you
check.
have a Wiki Feet page.
I didn't think I did. No, everyone's got one. You should check. I bet
do you mean
do.
everyone-
I don't
got
have
one.
nice feet, so it's fine.
Wait,
Neither do I, but I've got one. Might be a wank.
What's a wiki? Wait,
It's like-
other people make it for you.
Yeah, it's a
There's no
Wiki
way
Feet
that
is
would
this
make
big website. If your toes have been online, they're on Wiki Feet. Trust me. Trust me.
Really?
And they take like even say my like toes in the corner of a thing, they put it on there and they rate and comment it.
Really?
Guys, I literally have a missing toe now and it's on there. I've got 5 stars.
These people that are into feet are
I
really
find
weird.
feet things really weird.
But I think all boys have it.
What the into
All boys like feet.
I
I don't think so.
I do not.
I think they appreciate a nice foot, but
Yeah.
it's not like a sexual kink.
Yeah, no, not a kink.
Because whereas some people, they'll be like, foot wank
wanna,
me
like,
away.
lick your feet. I don't think all men find them that attractive, but yeah, they can.
But I don't think all men want a foot wank.
Yeah, and the thought of a foot wank, like I can't imagine the rhythms gonna do it unless I'm like my feet are on the ground and I can
And
go like
also,
that.
like, who was the first person
To do that.
to do
and spread
it?
the word.
And then tell everyone else about it.
Yeah. And also like a tit wank, I don't get.
Yeah, tip right.
Tip wank is like better in idea than
Yeah,
it is
that's
in
what I mean,
action.
like,
Sounds
legit,
but in practice, it's
Yeah,
not.
especially if
You
you
know what I
have
mean?
like really good big tits.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I
also
think
the
you
view.
you need to have
Yeah.
big,
The
big
view
ones.
just is
Yeah.
really in my face. I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ew.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm like,
no.
if I'm looking
It's
down,
better
I
in
got the
theory
double
than it is
chin as
in
well.
You have to like go up and down, like it's not cute.
No.
it's not
Ew.
sexy at all.
Actually, when you think about sex, like it's actually quite ugly.
When you
It
think
is.
about sex, you're not horny or you're just like,
Yeah, very, very
you're like,
barbaric.
oh my God, that's disgusting.
I actually can't bear
Yeah, it's
it.
actually awful.
Sometimes my mind is in the gutter and I think, and I hate myself.
Yeah, like,
Yeah,
you're-
same.
Yuck.
Or you're
Yuck.
randomly thinking, oh my God, that face I pulled.
No.
Oh my God, it was so ugly. Just out of nowhere,
Or
I'm just
what
like,
I
oh my God, I look
said.
so ugly. Yeah, oh my God,
Ugh.
cringy things. Move on. I'm cringing.
It's the things like, or even like you think about the things you said, you're like, are you a tramp?
No. No.
Like you're a tramp.
I need to repent from my sins. Bro, I literally hope, I was talking about this morning because I had some flashback and I was like, I need to be put down.
No, they can only be.
There's something wrong with me.
Yeah, it needs to stay in that moment. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, if you have a
It has
couple
to stay in
drinks,
that. Yeah.
what the fuck?
Yeah. It has to
Bro,
stay in that
that is
moment.
mad.
Outside of that, it's actually filthy.
Never talk about it.
Yeah.
I completely agree. I hate if they ever bring it up. Like, do you remember when you said that?
But isn't it weird? Like, you're married, right? Isn't like
Yes.
you do disgusting things, and then you have to like look at each other and like be normal the next morning.
That's
and, like,
so true.
And
Yeah,
like,
you're
give each other
so
like
married.
toast and like,
Yeah.
like just knowing what you just did yesterday.
yeah, very much so. It's even weirder when you have a child.
Well, you have a kid. I was gonna say it. I didn't say it. I wanted you to say it. I was like, that's
Weird
weird.
I've been a nasty girl.
I've been.
It's awful.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm literally making myself feel sick.
Oh God.
Sometimes
It's
I like
disgusting.
pace around the house.
And it's like the same mouth you kiss your mum with. It's the
Yeah,
same
it's-
mouth you kiss.
And now they know that you're like that. So are they thinking about me?
No.
What the fuck?
Disgusting.
I'm embarrassed. Right. You guys, I would say you guys know each other fairly well.
Jill.
We really probably know each other inside out.
Definitely.
We're going to play Who's Most Likely To.
Okay.
Have you played it before?
Fun. Sometime, probably.
yeah.
Yeah,
At some point.
probably. Right, first question is, who is most likely to survive alone on a deserted island? A deserted?
Definitely Tolly.
Definitely.
I feel like it
Yeah.
might be Tolly.
Definitely.
I feel like I live most of my life on a deserted island, to be fair.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
No, honestly, I'll just
Really
tap out.
resourceful.
Oh, tap
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just tap out. and
What's
talk
3
with
things that
anyone.
you would take to the island? You can't take a phone because you can't charge
I was
it.
going to say my phone
Yeah.
and my charger.
Where are you plugging in?
Yeah, true. Outside of like food and stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, outside of food and
Just
stuff.
like random miscellaneous things.
I'll take a book.
Yeah, I would take a book. A
I'd
big
absolutely
book.
take a big book. I'll take a mirror.
Vibes.
Yeah.
That's-
and
I'd
like,
like
I
that.
don't know, I just really, I definitely
Check
like,
them
just
all right.
check everything is
Yeah.
all right and everything is all good. And like, oh, what would be the last thing I'll take?
Maybe a skipping rope I would like.
Pad and paper. A pen and paper. I would want me to be able to
Yeah,
write.
but a big.
Yeah.
What would I bloody do?
Yeah.
I take my AirPods,
You can take them,
But
but
there's
what,
no phone.
but there's nothing.
just for an accessory.
Just so I feel like normal.
Yeah, okay.
What the hell would I take? I'll take a camera.
Vibe, that's a good one.
Yeah, I'll take a camera.
I like that one.
I would 100% take lashes and lip liner, but that counts as one.
Okay, fine. You can take that.
And then I would take, what's the third thing that I would take? What can I not live
Are
with?
you a strip flash or an extensions girl?
strips.
Strips?
Yeah.
Your extensions.
I don't have any lashes to attach, so I can't.
Is that because you've had stennies? Damn, I'm scared of that day.
It depends how you take them out, though.
Oh, really?
If you, as long as you don't pull them out, your lashes will be fine. Is if you pull them out yourself. So I get them taken out.
Oh, do you get them taken out?
I get them
That's so
taken out.
good. I should do that.
Yeah.
Sidetracked. Anything
I
else?
went to somewhere. I was going to say.
Send me them.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, please. Oh, yeah, send me them.
Yeah.
Great.
I'm trying to think what the third thing would be.
Mirror for your lip gloss and your
Can I
lashes.
take sushi?
Yes, you can.
There we go.
It will go off in like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
It's so
Probably make your own at that point. Right. Oh, who's most likely to do a reality show and what one?
Me.
Which one would you do?
I'd probably do Big Brother.
You'd be so good on Big Brother.
Yeah, you would be
I
good
think
with
Big Brother.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to do activities and I don't want to go in the jungle.
No, but you do those weird tasks.
But they're not
I don't
doing
mind those
eating.
tasks.
Oh,
They're
okay.
more like mental. I
Yeah.
don't want to do physical tasks. I do the mental tasks. So yeah, probably Big Brother.
But do you think you'd survive like with all these other people locked in a room?
I think I could because I'm a very tolerant person.
Okay.
So, and I'm like, I've got so many different facets of a personality. I can get on with loads of different types of people.
That's really good.
So I think I'd be
You'd
good.
smash
The
people,
only
yeah.
the only thing I think I'd be bad at is talking about people.
Oh, that's the thing, right?
That's the thing.
That's the thing. I think
Yeah,
she'd either be really good or be caught out as the person that bitches about
exactly.
everyone.
I'll be talking about everyone. So that comes to light.
It's hard, you know.
Yeah.
Did you know?
It's
Exactly,
very
and
hard.
I'll be like, oh yeah. So basically, I was speaking to Sam, and when I was in the diary room, and blah blah blah. I'd be doing all of that
you'd be
if I
so
forget. But when
good.
Zizi was on there, Zizi was saying you can hear the cameras and stuff. It's really obvious.
Yeah, you can.
So I don't know. Maybe that will be a deterrent. But yeah.
No, when you're doing a show, it's a conscious effort. I'm constantly, because I've done
do
like,
like chat
not Big Brother, but I'm constantly like, shut up, don't fucking say it, don't say it. But then they give you alcohol, and I'm just sat there effing blind about the whole thing. What show would you do if you had to do one?
I would do like I'm a celebrity to get me out of here.
Do you reckon?
I would have to have something to do.
Okay.
I would have to have tasks and things like that. Otherwise, I would just be bored.
Yeah.
So I would do something that would actually like physically.
you did quite good at traitors as well. Maybe
I'd love traitors. I would.
That is my new dream. Same, I'm a compulsive liar.
I want to be on traitors. Can they do a version that's like for the visible people? Not like I'm not a celebrity. I'm not going to apply for it. But just like people.
The people in between.
Hey.
between. Like,
Don't talk yourself down.
I would love to do traitors.
I me too. I
would
love
to do
lying.
traitors.
Love
Same.
it.
It's my favourite thing to do.
So
Like,
I say it's so
smash
great.
it.
I love lying. Do it all the time. I did so much lying last night. Actually, now. Right. Who's most likely to forget a friend's birthday?
Me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really?
Only because not on purpose. Only because her memory is quite.
Mine is trash.
It can be quite bad.
Is it?
sometimes.
I have to put it in diaries now.
Yeah.
My diaries for people's birthdays.
But even then, I keep forgetting. Do you know
It
what I
pops
mean?
up. It was like tasks to do.
Oh, that's
wish
good.
happy birthday. Yeah.
Damn.
Because like I care about people's birthdays.
Yeah.
I don't know why I forget.
Yeah.
There's always someone's bloody birthday.
Yeah.
Oh
or
my
I'll
God.
message Audrey. I'll be like, "Is thing
Yeah.
birthday today?"
Yeah.
She'll be like, "Yeah." Or she'll be like, "No, it was yesterday." I'm like, "Fuck."
And I hate when it's someone's birthday. I hate like looking at their stories and wishing them happy birthday after. I always like to like do it first.
Oh, yeah.
So I
Same,
always
same.
message people privately first.
That's good.
And then I go
And then
post
do the
them on
story.
stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about your birthday? Do you like celebrating your birthday?
I love my birthday.
Absolutely. We're both such big birthday people.
Oh, you so am I.
Always celebrate every year without fail.
A holiday.
I love my birthday.
A dinner for me.
dinner.
I always do
Always
a girls'
do a
dinner.
dinner.
Yeah.
My birthday is in September, and this is the
So is
first
mine. When
year.
is yours?
It's 26 last year.
No way. What the
My
fuck?
birthday.
26, 28.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. When's your birthday?
Proper close, April 12th. So I'm like way out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is the first year that I might not do anything for it. I'm not in the mood for it.
Do you know what? Me too.
Her birthday is basically my birthday.
Okay.
No, honestly, my 30th
30th.
birthday party, Audrey got makeup artists.
And I bought a new
And she
CB
bought a
dress.
new dress, and she got herself a makeup artist
Yeah.
for my birthday party.
I know, that's right.
Gold gown.
And I was there. I think I even got there before you.
Yeah, before me. Her dress was gold and black. It was her birthday too.
It was our birthday.
I love that view. I know you guys have had a book. Would you do another one? What was it like doing the book? Was it fun?
I hated it.
It was long. We didn't have COVID, thank God. So we had
Because-
time
yeah.
to do.
I read it.
So that was good.
Yeah. No, like I don't know say I hated it. I enjoyed doing it, but the process of writing the book is so hard.
Really?
It was like we had to write about things that we tried to write about things that we hadn't talked about. So it was like, bloody hell, what have I got left to give? So that was tricky. But
I'm trying to write a book at the moment, but it's like a novel, which again,
you would be so good at that. Like a love story one.
Yeah.
You would be so good. How's that going?
It's going, but it's hard. Like writing is so
it is.
Yeah.
All these distractions.
Yeah, exactly. There's always something else better to do.
Exactly. And also, like, I could tell you about a movie in 5 minutes, so now I've got to write 300 pages.
Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you have to describe everything. And the sun and how it felt and all the stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, just imagine it.
Yeah, exactly. Just, you know what I'm talking about. You know what the sun feels like,
if
man?
you know, you know.
IY, whatever the thing is.
And then they fell in love, if you know, you know.
Yeah.
Figure it
All
out.
the feels were there.
Audrey is most likely to write
definitely.
a
I've actually thought about doing like, not a tell-all,
You
but
should.
like my life book.
Yeah.
But like not leaving anything off limits.
Because you've lived so many lives.
Yeah, exactly.
You have.
So many lives, but not now. That's in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You still got more to
Audrey is
give.
most likely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
In your mum era.
You know,
do a mum
definitely.
book.
Do you know what I actually wanted to do when I met my agent Kat? I was like, I'm going to write a book on I hate being pregnant. And I started writing
do
it.
that.
She was like, where's the thing? I was like, I just kind of left it. I was just like, oh, I can't
One of
be
it,
bothered.
like
She's here
sitting
now,
down
I'm
and
over
doing
it.
a manual task is a myth. Okay, a LinkedIn view from someone. We've already said that one. Who is most likely to send their food back at a restaurant?
Oh,
I would never do that. I'm just eating
none
it.
of us won't do it.
No,
You know?
I don't think either of us are that way inclined.
I'd either just eat it or order something else.
Yeah.
It would have to be like cold. I can't be like, I don't like it.
Yeah.
That's
I've
not
never
good enough.
done that. If I've ordered it, I've ordered
Then that's
it.
my fault.
Unless there was like a long ass hair in it or some
There's
shit.
hair in it, or
something
cold,
really,
or tasted disgusting.
Yeah, like then I'd be like, oh, can you warm it up?
Yeah.
I'm not saying
no,
all
we're
this
the
is
same
cold.
with that.
Yeah, I would never be like, take this back, I don't like it.
But we know
That's
people
weird.
that are like that. I'm just like, oh.
No, I don't like that. My dad is like that.
Yeah.
It's not the waiter's fault that
Exactly.
you don't like your meal.
Not him, yeah. My dad is actually that person. It makes me hate him at dinner.
Yeah,
Do you
yeah,
know-
yeah.
well, not
I'd
hate,
burn
sorry,
it
Dad.
or just order something else as well.
Do you know another thing that I really fucking hate is, say if you go to a restaurant with a boy, obviously pre-married, where you would go and they wouldn't be the one to ask for the table. So now I'm saying, can I have a table for two?
Oh,
I
no, I don't
hate
like that.
that.
If you've asked me out, you better take the lead.
Yeah.
So just say table for two, please.
Exactly. It's not exactly hard, is it?
And I'm waiting for you to say it, and now we're all stood here
no.
awkwardly
And then
just
you're
standing.
fine, I'll do it then.
Yeah.
And then you start walking ahead.
No.
Yeah.
That's not.
I don't know why
That's
Like a big boss that you are.
Such an instant thing that I hate.
But do you know
Yeah.
what, right? On the podcast, I can't even remember what the hell we were talking about, but I saw someone had tweeted and they were like, oh, apparently, because I think we were talking about clearing up your plate, like clearing up the table at the end to help the waiter.
Yes.
And then someone tweeted us and they were like, no, that's very unhelpful and waiters find
Apparently
they find it really annoying and they find it
I used to
rude.
work in a restaurant. I'd love it. I'd love that.
Yeah,
I
but
went to that Pizza Hut. I quite liked it.
I thought that honestly, I thought that it was helpful, but then someone was like, no, because it's so annoying because you do that and you've got to do like 2 trips sometimes because of the way things have been done. So it's best to just leave it and let them do it. And I was like, okay, cool.
But I feel weird.
That's fine by me.
Why someone cleans
up.
I
don't like it.
I
It's
don't
very
like it.
awkward.
I feel
awkward.
so uncomfortable. But
Yeah.
apparently it's more annoying.
Hey ho.
Hey ho, no one's sending their food back unless it's wrong.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
no, if it's wrong, if it's got a
Unless
big
it's like-
hair in
yeah,
it.
or a wrap.
Yeah.
Or it's not what I ordered. I ordered the pizza.
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
Hey, that's what I ordered,
This
yeah.
is for table 4. Yeah.
Do you chase your food if it takes too long?
No.
What, you know, like say if you've been there half an hour, you got no food. You like, where's my
And
food?
I don't do it, but I would like stare at the waitress who comes past me. I'd be like,
Right, is there any more? Right.
Oh, that was fun.
that was fun.
That was so good.
So fun.
Thank you so much
we done?
for coming on. Yeah. That is everything. We were going to do a dilemma with them before. We'll just leave that to you guys. I feel like you guys get really good ones and we get like, not that we don't love the dilemmas, but not a lot to unpack when someone doesn't text you back. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get ya. I get
Yeah.
you.
Do you have anything to plug?
Honestly, just listen to the podcast, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah, so the
Yeah.
podcast is on every Monday and Wednesday.
Stunning.
You can watch it on Spotify, but you can listen everywhere. The Receipts podcast.
Indeed,
And it's just us chatting.
Yeah, man.
Basically.
Recommend it, to be honest.
So you've been so lovely.
No, you
like,
have,
thank
man.
you.
I
Like,
love
such a
it.
like nice supporter of
Thank
the show.
you so much for
But
coming.
like, when's Chloe going to invite?
No, honestly, I kept seeing.
Guys, I thought you would've come.
No,
I thought you would've
tried
come.
it, Chloe.
Guys, you guys
Every
are big
new person, I was
podcasters.
like, well, that's the 3rd time that person's been on the show. Millie's been here about 15 times.
Hey. Listen, she's a cheat code to views. I cannot lie. She's a golden ticket. I thought you guys wouldn't come because you guys are like OG
Why would you
podcasters.
come? Of
Guys,
course
I'm
we
very
don't.
new in this. For me to
Guys,
have OGs on, I'm very shy.
Are you enjoying it? You love it?
I do.
Yeah.
When it's like good vibes, good guests, but you know, it's great. You guys are lucky that you did it as a pair.
Yeah.
It's very hard on your own.
Because on your own as well, you have to have a guest.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes I can't imagine if there's
It's hard.
like
That's
no
why
one
Millie's
you
been
wanna
on
talk
10
to.
million.
Yeah. It's like, who else? do you
Yeah,
have?
and there's a lot of
Yes.
podcasts, you know.
There is now.
So like for them to get us,
there is now.
no, you guys are very.
You're doing amazing, sweetie.
No,
Oh,
you
you're
guys
doing
are.
incredible.
No,
You're
you
just-
are.
More billboards, more books, more
for you.
tours. Right, I forgot what I was going to say. Right, that brings us to the end of this episode. Do not forget to like, comment, subscribe. If you're listening, give us 5 stars, and I'll see you all next week. Thank you.
Bye.